Hello, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, Pam Neal, you purchased A Face in the Crowd.
Yes.
1957, I believe.
Yeah, I took a quick look at Elia Kazan's filmography, and I watched On the Waterfront in a class in high school.
Yeah.
I don't remember it at all. I mean, it's high school. And
Yeah.
Nobody cared. Nobody in the class was like, why are you watching black and white movies? It's because, high school. Other than that, I don't think I've ever actually seen an Elia Kazan movie. I've never seen Streetcar Named Desire. I had to read the play in a college class, but I've never actually sat down and watched the movie. So I don't think I've ever actually seen an Elia Kazan movie.
I've seen a stage adaptation of A Streetcar Named Desire. As far as the movie goes, I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
On the Waterfront's probably the only one I have seen. I know he's a super controversial figure.
I remember when he got his Lifetime Achievement Award, and that was a big deal. Yeah, I watched those awards, and half the people just sat there and stared at him. Like I remember famously Ed Harris had the camera
did
right
not
in his
look
face,
happy. Yeah,
and Ed Harris was not happy.
Yep,
he named names to the McCarthy people.
Tough beat.
Isn't a great look, Elia.
So apparently, On the Waterfront is a response to that. That was kind of his response to that.
Was that a my bad? Like I said, I don't remember On the Waterfront
I
at all.
don't even know if it's a my bad. I think it's more of a him trying to justify it. You know what I mean?
That's even a worse look.
I know. Although, apparently he's very prolific, or was
Absolutely,
prolific, you know what I mean? And influenced a lot of our favorite directors as well.
Absolutely, sure.
So important to film history.
Yep, for sure.
Curious to see this movie. I believe this is Andy Griffith's first movie. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. This would have been pretty early for him. Who was the woman he's playing opposite? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I briefly glanced this.
Yeah, me too. Just looking like, where's the movie at?
Actually, I almost purchased this movie a while ago. I go to Barnes & Noble, and I buy a lot of their Criterions. And I stopped doing the blind buys because, like we mentioned, I want to keep it fresh for the channel, so mostly just buy movies I have seen.
Sure.
But I came across this, and I was like, oh my gosh, Andy Griffith and Elia Kazan on the Criterion?
Right.
Let's do it. And
What's
then
not to love, right?
Yeah, and then last minute, I didn't go for it, so I'm really glad we're doing this today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now I can buy it.
Thank you very much, Pam. We'll go get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and of course, give a special shout out to our super patrons: Actuarial Lurker, Balazs Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudukun Devarapu, Torgir Lingstad, Ware Panda 47, Trey Contreras, and AB. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah, we're very glad you guys are here. If you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we are currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. Everything on Patreon, you will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. Due to copyright laws, you're only going to see and hear us.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Look at these mugs.
Right.
Got the old timers playing checkers.
They were speed playing too. Do you see how fast they were moving?
They don't mess around.
All right.
Won't you come in? We'll see what we've got.
Oh, wait a minute, I forgot my tape recorder.
Okay, so that's a TV or radio station there.
Now, I know this is a little unusual, but this morning she's going to do a program from right in here.
There would be consent forms at this point.
Yeah.
Nicest jail I've been in this part of the country. Oh, better watch him, he's mean.
Miss Jeffers would like to speak with him. You wake him up.
Hey, wake up!
Is that Andy?
Yeah. This is definitely a different role than we're used to
I was
seeing.
going to say, I
him
don't
in.
think Andy Griffith and mean.
Right.
Man can't get a little decent sleep in jail.
It's like, oh, never mind.
Never mind, you're pretty.
Well, I think if you'd cooperate, I might see my way clear to let you out of here the first thing in the morning.
Me too, Sheriff. I'm his manager.
In here says you don't keep your word any too good.
Well, you live up to your end of the bargain, and I'll live up to mine.
I mean, the radio's right there. He could be pretty busted if he didn't.
For sure.
Hey, what's your first name?
Oh, Jack or Mac, what's the difference?
Jack Macrose.
Jack Macrose.
Lonesome. Give me a chance to lubricate my Adam's apple.
Yeah, he has it in there with him.
Right there in jail with him.
Nice. Yeah.
Lonesome.
Hallelujah, I'm a bum.
Oh, she can see that plain enough. And it looks like
Good for you, Andy.
10,000 miles away from home.
Yeah. Andy!
I didn't know he could bring it like this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I can try putting a couple of rhymes together.
Sing something dependable like Home on the Range.
Oh, good night, moon. Moon, you
Wow.
just fade.
I'm blown away right now.
Yeah, I am too. He's got levels I've never seen before.
Right?
Old Big Jeff, the sheriff of Pickett, Arkansas, with his great
So that's Big Jeff.
It's got to be Big Jeff, yeah.
on and on, know the reason. All right, I'm ready as I'll ever be.
That was a warm-up?
Yeah.
You mean tell me you had that thing going all the time?
I'm a sneaky type.
That's right, the sheriff. Or should I say our future mayor?
Oh.
Listen, the only thing I'm interested in right now is running the best radio program in Northeast Arkansas.
Hello, Big Jeff. I guess you got no idea which way he was headed.
Well, there's only two ways out of this town. Not to hardly see him going west.
This is like a time to kill. I can just feel how hot everything is.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
Well, how does it feel to be a free man in the morning?
Port St. Joe, Florida.
Well, there's a long walk. What's down there?
And more sweat.
Yeah. A lot more sweat.
I don't know job.
Why not?
It's too much like work, man. Rains. I can sleep in a jail.
Come on.
Oh my God.
How about if you had a plane ticket to Florida? You put it in your pocket? If you ever want to go, you just go.
I'll try it for one day.
All right, cool. It's weird seeing him as a heartthrob. This is,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It'd be pretty funny if they make him walk back now.
Yeah. We're not,
Great. See
we're not
you
giving you a
morning.
ride, yeah.
See you around,
Yeah, yeah, all right.
Guess his manager's not going with him.
I guess not. I like that shot. That was cool.
Yeah.
Beanie's like, do I get a ticket? Is that?
I feel like poor Beanie's like, your guitar was how I was going to eat too.
Yeah.
I bet you never sat on a hotel bed with a man before, did you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's rough.
Yeah.
We all called him Cousin Harry because he was always running someplace. We put a sign on his grave says he's in such a hurry he just couldn't wait to get here.
Oh my God. Yeah, funny story.
The technician in the back, like, what?
Ain't it a shame the way they get on you about every little old thing just cause they ain't got gumption enough to take it out on the boss? I never have seen a man yet could appreciate how hard you women has to work.
Sure, yeah.
Now, how would he ever know that?
This guy going to be a star.
Yeah. Before Howard Stern, there was.
Right.
Only a saint could understand the burdens of a housewife like you do.
He's got some fan mail.
Yeah.
Well, Marcia, you found him. Now it's your job to keep him here.
So he's going to go off the rails, right?
Yeah.
My real intimate friends call me Larry. You call me Larry, huh?
Larry Rhodes.
You always drink like that?
Not always. Been allowed to touch hard liquor till we was 10 or 11.
God.
Your mother had to take care of you?
Never mind about her.
Oh.
Touchy subject.
Yeah.
What are all those aunts and uncles you're always talking about?
Uncles? When I'd wake up, she'd say, shh, your uncle's sleeping.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Seemed like there wasn't a town in Arkansas or Missouri I didn't have an uncle in.
Oof.
Yeesh.
Yes, ma'am. My old lady sure was generous about taking in relatives.
Oh.
Big Jeff is going to have an issue with this.
Leave him alone, Jeff. He's just hanging out.
That's what I'm saying, right? Ah, fascism.
Right.
An invite for me to go out with this tramp. Oh, you wanna fight?
No, stop it!
Oh.
Stop it!
He threw down quick.
That was a really fast escalation.
Thanks for them pies, gals. You say that ain't no joke? Well, the fact he's running for mayor strikes me as kind of...
Oh, he's going to get political here.
If you got any mutts around you want to get rid of, why don't you just take them over to his place to see if he can handle the job?
Oh,
my
no.
gosh. Come on. Oh, no.
What, the whole county had a dog they wanted to get rid of?
I know, right? Yeah. He just realized his power, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it can.
So now he's going to go after him in the election, isn't he?
It seems there's a small-town radio personality called Lonesome Roads.
Oh, so this is like national news, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
Larry, this is Mr. Steiner. He's come all the way from Memphis to see you.
I'm one of the oldest theatrical agents in the Mid-South.
Here we
Agent
go.
now.
And the first morning I heard you, I said to myself, Abe Steiner, that man's got power.
He's not phased.
No.
Mr. Rhodes, you put me in mind of Will Rogers when he first came to Memphis.
Oh, he is way not Will Rogers.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not buying any of this crap.
Right.
I'm not one of these high-pressure fellas. But do you mind if I call you again?
No?
He doesn't strike me as I never met a man I didn't like Will Rogers.
Sure, yeah.
Little Opry, that's the big time.
Well, it never hurt none to play hard to get.
Yeah.
You ought to know about that.
Wow.
Inside, you crave the same thing as the rest of them. Tell old Lonesome the truth.
Tell old Lonesome the truth.
My boss, old J.B. Jeffries, he's got a fine swimming pool right here in town.
Oh, no.
All you kids just go on over to
Wow.
his place for a ducky. J.B. will be proud to have you.
Okay. All right.
That sucks.
He's realizing his power. Let's see
Yeah.
if he uses it for good. Probably not.
I mean, at least the kids get a swim.
That's true. It's innocent now, you know.
Yeah.
$500 a week, huh? Confederate?
Oh, my God, Confederate.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, and transportation for yours truly and my little gal Friday.
Okay, this is progressing in a very interesting way.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're going with him. Take good care of him for me.
I'll sure try.
She's like, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Come on, the train will leave. Come on. Whoa! Bye! Bye!
God, the whole town showed up to send him off.
Yeah.
Thinking of you good people. Well, I'm glad to shake that gum.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
I was only kidding, hon. You all know me better than to believe everything.
He was not kidding.
No.
Bye! Bye! Goodbye and God!
I don't feel like this is going to go well at all.
Nope. There's a dark underbelly for sure.
Yeah. A person can only hide who they are for so
I've
long.
known you were going to put lipstick on me. I'd never come. What are you, Eastern College?
No, as a matter of fact, I went to school over in Nashville. I was Vanderbilt 44.
Harvard of the South.
Hey, what are you doing to that makeup?
He's gonna do it his own way, I guess.
Yeah.
The Crowd, starring that Arkansas traveler, Lonesome Roads.
What do you want?
Some continuity
Continuity
issues.
error. Yeah.
You know that old eye does look kind of familiar, though. Reminds me of my old Uncle Abbott.
I love that shot.
That fine old 5-star corn liquor. He put a star on the bottle for every day of the age. Move that old red eye a little closer.
It's only been on 2 minutes, Nora telling us what to do.
But I want to tell you good people something happened to me this morning just before the sun is ready to come
I like
up.
how we're getting the camera perspective here.
Yeah, the editing is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm going to pack up my one shirt and the old Bible my daddy gave me and my cigar box guitar, and I'll just get me on home to rhythm.
He really knows how to fake sincerity, doesn't he?
Yeah, people are gonna eat it up.
Oh, eat it up.
Well, you see, it's my house.
It burnt down. What do you want to bet you got 20,000 friends out there? Nobody send in more than 4 bits, because you may not be able to spare it yourself.
Every part over $10, let's cut a half of that house
You
of
got
hers.
friends, and they're going to
my
be
God.
looking out for you.
Okay, this is a good deed.
Yeah. Again, I think it's manipulation and exploitation, but
100%.
it's a good deed.
He's manipulating people.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's a lot of quarters.
Yeah, it is.
Or silver dollars, I can't tell.
You folks are building a house. Ain't nothing in this world you can't do when you let the best side of you take over.
I agree with that.
I did too.
You didn't know I had a sponsor, did you? Neither did I. They woke me up this morning. You good-looking scouts later.
They're eating this
They
up.
are, man.
Let's start the next commercial.
It's like mortified.
Yeah. That is not what he paid for.
Nope.
End of commercial. Maybe also the end of Lonesome Roads.
He says he's got a loophole in his contract. And if you kid his commercial once more, he's going to walk right through it.
That's fair. That was not a good use of his money.
Dude's paying you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you didn't know I do a little slack mastering on the side, man.
Look how he's dressing now, too.
Yeah.
Illegal? Honey, nothing's illegal if they don't catch you.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Shucks, I said you could get a good night's sleep on one of them. If you're real tired.
And that's going to be the end of his sponsorship.
Yep.
Here's a little song to remember me by.
This is gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Luckler.
Cancel
Give
the
me my
contract.
lawyer.
Yeah.
My lawyer, yeah.
See, he's selling it as integrity, but there is no way that this isn't all just angle.
The cracks are there, right?
Yeah.
Like he said, I can't wait to get out of this dump. Yep.
Yeah.
Was me.
Stay, even on sustained. Or which for Miss Cooley?
Nah, I'm not.
He's not going anywhere.
Come here.
She fell for him, didn't she?
I think so.
Yep.
I think he knew too. I think he knew that
He was
worked.
playing the long game on her. It's another protest in the mattress company.
Jeez, man.
Oh my God.
I'll think it over.
You called for me, Mr. Lovely?
Yes. I can always get him back.
He's gonna have to pay him more now, isn't he?
Probably.
If it were my product, I wouldn't let anybody ridicule it.
Now what?
Your wife on one.
They're at the house.
And would you tell the Ladies' Garden Club to mind its own business?
Oh my God.
It's the biggest advertising agency in New York. Browning, Schlegel, and McNally. Hello? Mr. De Palma?
The tone switch there.
You know, I quit that
This
show
is a
on
lot
my
like Private
vacation.
Parts,
He's
isn't
a
it?
living.
Yeah, the Howard Stern movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Asha?
Who's
Asha,
gonna
you
open
told
the
me to
door?
pick you up in time for the show.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah. Bag's still out in the hallway. Yeah, put it together. That's Larry's bag.
I guess I'll just come back later.
And a child, I sold your show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 o'clock, coast to coast. I told them we'd let them know at 1,700 hours.
This is a great performance from Andy.
We have spent over $300,000 of General Hainsworth's money to make this country Vitajex conscious.
Vitajex conscious.
Vitajex has a few grains of aspirin, a little sugar that might give you some energy.
Inert matter.
That's a good catch. I didn't catch it.
Dr. Wiley, there's nothing wrong with Vitajex, is there?
It won't kill you if that's what you mean.
But there's nothing right about it either.
Yeah.
With all due respect to our estimable television department, I think we need a dignified cell.
Oh, this is not it.
Mr. Rhodes is here, sir.
He is not going to represent your product well, man.
Not the way you want him to. No way.
Not the tie.
They're trying to tell him to fix his tie.
Hey, what's the matter? You got no spittoons around here?
Jim Boy, before we make any hasty decisions, I reckon...
Let the man work.
Look kind of pale. And no charge to him. Yeah, I got an idea.
Add in some dye. I'm not...
Right.
Yellow's the color of sunshine and energy. If you want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
He's going to change the whole marketing strategy.
And your battery's charged. Watch.
At least they're chewables.
You're right. Yeah, I was going to say, does it taste good?
Right. Oh my God, and it's working on her.
Yeah.
My personality undergoes a startling change.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That poor lady.
I know. Oh, the 50s.
Right.
Oh, Vitajex, what you doing to me?
He's giving him a bass line.
Oh, that's part of the commercial. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This has a lot to say about people, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. This is like a 1950s cautionary tale about the power of celebrity.
It really is, isn't it?
Why don't you take Vitajex like Lonesome Roads does?
And that's what it is.
Yep.
Take it because this person takes
Selling
it.
sex, for sure.
Vitajex 39.8.
Okay, this is menacing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were going all the way into like satire of celebrity here.
That's full-blown satire almost, yeah.
Rhodes has the audacity to tear our copy to shreds right in front of the audience.
39.8.
That's all it is. It's just money, though.
Yeah, it's, the money talks.
I'm in the business of putting the public in a frame of mind to buy Vitajex.
Yeah.
Well, General, that's his hard luck.
Hello, Senator. Do you have a fine flight?
Oh my God.
Wow.
This has gotten out of control, hasn't it?
There's a senator there now.
He was just a gum-chewing, rope-twirling cowboy. But he got to where he was telling off presidents and kings.
Look, that's registering.
Yeah.
But Lonesome Roads could be made into an influence, a wielder of opinion.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah.
Of history has convinced me.
It's really kind of sad that she hasn't picked up on how, like, really risky for everything this is.
She's lost
like
in
for
him.
the world. Yeah.
She's under a spell, man.
Oh my God.
The legend of a folk hero.
It's all just a fake persona that's working.
I christen thee the USS Rhodes.
The USS Rhodes. Wow.
Mount Rhodes.
What?
Oh my God.
My God.
It's my honor to present you with a gold key to the 2 top floors of New York's finest hotel.
He is all the way at the top now, huh?
To the very top, boy.
Yeah, you can't go much higher than that, can you?
Almost like Citizen Kane a little bit.
Little. I've not seen Citizen Kane.
Oh, okay, then, yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty familiar with the story.
Educate you or use you.
That's it. See, the general says our country needs me. I'm supposed to be an influence.
I did not anticipate this movie being as prescient as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm really.
This is 70 years old.
Yeah.
Marry me, Marge.
No, hard no.
God. He started this off with, I had a girl over here tonight.
Right. You will never be happy.
Yeah. He's just going to keep doing what he wants.
Right. She's falling for it.
Don't hurt me.
You are going to get so hurt.
Yeah. He's so volatile. How can she all people should know how volatile
She's smart.
he is. Yeah.
Like, you're so smart. Why are you doing this? It's like everybody's under a spell or something.
Yeah.
Beanie's looking good.
Yeah. Any man looks good in a bolo tie.
Bring the bolo tie back.
Yeah.
Like you take my mom and
But you're not his
married 50
his mother.
years. Golden wedding anniversary last month, and there's
why.
no holding hands.
Oh.
If you please.
All right, Beanie.
Yeah, if I was Beanie, I'd be out the door without even asking.
Someone to leave.
Yeah.
You guys got this?
Your lonesome's new tootsie, huh?
Fiance, actually.
Yeah.
I must say, I think Mr. Rhodes might have done me the courtesy of telling me himself.
Oh, Mr. Rhodes don't do no courtesies to nobody.
Right?
For sure.
Larry, he thinks he has to take a bite out of every broad he comes across.
So far.
That's true, yeah.
I caught him red-handed with my best girlfriend. He broke my jaw.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Tell Larry, $3G a month, and he's yours.
Right,
You know what? If it's his wife, I don't think that's complete. I know it's extortion, but
get your alimony.
She should be getting something.
Yeah.
Of course, I wouldn't put it past Larry to throw her off a balcony.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Did she just disappear?
Right.
So he's violent too, apparently. Broke her
Yeah.
jaw.
You just push these little levers here. It can laugh.
He invented the laugh track.
Right.
Ain't that a booger, General?
Most ingenious.
We're thinking of...
It is a booger.
Ain't that a booger?
Mechanical laughter, mechanical applause. What are we coming to?
We're coming to a bigger model. That's what we're coming to.
Just wait for AI. You know?
Yeah.
It ain't as bad as you think. See, I got a divorce a couple years ago in Mexico.
I don't believe a word he says.
I don't either.
Rhodes 41.4, opposition 19.5.
Remember how he said he did barely reads?
Yeah.
The next time you hear from me, it'll be from Juarez. Believe me.
Don't.
Believe me. Anytime someone says believe me, they're lying.
He is kind of contradicting himself, too.
Yeah.
Said he didn't have a father, and then he's like, all I had was a Bible my daddy gave me.
Right.
It's like,
The hometown boy, not only making good, but making everybody.
Do you feel like back in Pickett's where everything's going to fall apart for him?
I don't know if it will fall apart.
The house of cards comes crumbling down. I mean, it may not. We're deeply in satire territory. It may not fall apart.
Yeah, this could be kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. Power. You gotta be a saint to stand off the power that little box can give.
Exactly. Thank
So
you,
glad-
Walter Matthau.
So glad somebody said it.
Right? He's got too much power.
Oh, yeah. We know where this is going.
Only 17.
She looks like a very sweet child.
Oh, my God. Different times.
Right.
You know, I've been a fan of baton twirling from way back. I think it's an honest-to-God American art form.
Okay, there's definitely a scandal coming with this girl,
Gotta
right?
be. Yeah, they keep focusing on her.
Yeah. That was a long shot on her.
was.
Yeah, I think the whole town can tell what's going on at this point.
Yep, it's not settled. How's he gonna spin it?
Right, exactly. He's got an idea there.
And if her strings get rusty, you can trade her in for new.
Okay, she's
Yeah,
good.
she's pretty good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. A little racy for the 50s.
Really racy, yeah.
That the winner is little Miss Betty Lou.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. This is my shocked face.
Yep. Are you really that shocked? I mean, come on.
Shaken Betty Loose syndrome.
Yeah.
I pasted your picture on the ceiling over my bed.
Whoa!
Peach of a show, Miss Jeffries.
Thank you.
Should boost the rating.
He's still taking his medicine.
You have a heart attack.
For a second, I thought it was that Vitachex or whatever it was called.
No, he's the one they said had a heart attack already.
Hopping over to Juarez.
What's in Juarez?
Divorce.
Bars.
Is he really going to Juarez? Or is
no
he
chance.
hanging out with a baton twirler?
I think that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
I suppose I should be a gentleman and wish you all the happiness. I think I'll just be a cat and hope he chokes on a Vitajex pill.
Yeah.
I think she'd be better off.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Okay.
Is that her? Is it the... Or could it be
I think it's a flight attendant,
Sure.
but...
I'm sure she hung out with him, too.
Probably, right? Wouldn't it be crazy if she is on the plane with him?
That'd be nuts, right?
Yeah. You got 4 cops to fight the mob.
We are not getting paid enough for this.
Right. Wait, what? He got married.
This little lady has just done me the honor of becoming Mrs. Lonesome Roads.
Oh my God.
And she can't even get out.
She's trapped in her own crowd, yeah.
She's trapped in his fans.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like this sucks for her so bad, but she dodged a huge bullet.
She did.
See, I thought a scandal was coming with this girl. He just married her and it's fine.
Yep. You think he had to marry her in Mexico because she was 17?
Yeah.
It's like a royal wedding.
I mean, really, yeah. Why are you watching?
Yeah, just turn it off.
Yeah, that's so masochistic, you know?
It is. Kind of like a network when you just walk over and just turn the TV off.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need to do here.
Yep.
You want to see what first caught my eye?
Was it the batons?
Her unbelievable double-fire baton twirling dance.
It's also interesting how he just stopped playing guitar all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He's just not singing anymore. That was his
It almost feels like she's using him right back, though, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
Cutthroat,
Look, Macy.
if a rating those times.
Is he going to have a heart attack?
I've got a son in Princeton. Mr. Rhodes, you've seen my...
He's going to die, isn't he?
Do you know how long it takes Browning, Schlegel, and McNally to get a corner?
Oh, no. Yep, there we go.
I was afraid to marry, and that's the truth. The dirt root, cotton-picking truth.
I wouldn't even want to hear it.
He's like, yeah.
Well, I wish you wasn't so bitter.
Oh, my God, you have no right to be haughty about it.
When newspaper people ask me, Walter, where do you get all that news? I usually get it from an awful lot of people who promise somebody else they'd keep it a secret.
Yeah, it's probably true.
And now, Mike Wallace interviews Senator Worthington Fuller.
Senator Fuller, then you mean to tell me, sir, that...
That is Mike Wallace, isn't it?
Is it really?
I think it is.
He's so young.
Yeah.
But your problem is getting the voters to listen to you. Getting them to like you enough to listen to you.
We going this far?
Yeah.
By the way, Beanie, I asked you to check the ratings when the senator was on Face the People.
Brutal.
He traded in the bolo tie. He's distinguished now.
Right.
You gotta be loved, man. Love.
God.
Seems to me there is still a distinction between politics and, well, the field you're in.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Look, I got a fella here. You know where I found him? I don't think you'll mind my saying it.
Jail.
What did you think of the personality you just saw on the screen?
Flatter than last night's beer.
He was yawning.
A new personality? Frankly, that's impossible.
Not publicly, it's not. That's what his is fake.
Only dishonest thing about Curly Fuller is the way he combs his hair.
Oh, jeez.
Shows you got a sense of humor about that fine head of skin you got there. Keep your mouth relaxed. Once in a while.
It's working.
Yeah.
It's working.
That's why I came. Good. That's a boy, Curly. You just put yourself in my hands.
God.
Calling him Curly. Like, wow.
You have only one flaw, the way you've begun to suddenly shoot out of control.
Suddenly? Doing it for the whole time we've known him.
Chaos from the beginning.
Lonesome Roads Cracker Barrel.
What's that?
On your show, won't you set it up for me right away?
Like a restaurant?
I'm not just an entertainer. I'm an influence, a wielder of opinion, a force.
Which is insane.
Yeah, he's gross.
Yeah.
You know, boys, what really bugs me about our limey country?
This is a lot like Network.
Mm-hmm.
Senator Worthington Fuller. Howdy, Curly. How's my old bunkmate?
My old bunkmate.
That's a boy. Now you look at home. Well, here we are.
Oh, I'm glad he's back.
Me too. The voice of reason.
Yeah.
Joe, would you turn that sound down a little bit, please?
There we go. Thank you.
I say one thing for him. He's got the courage of his ignorance.
Yeah.
I've been writing a book. I call it Demagogue in Denim.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should have been punching him in the nose. Well, now I got the book to punch him in the nose.
Good. Yeah.
Let the public see what a fraud he really is.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
She's still defending him?
Yeah.
Well, there's an awful lot of money at stake. Our agent...
That's where it is right there.
Yeah.
How much he gets paid.
For sure.
I'll call you again sometime. When I think you're ready.
Good for him.
For sure. He said his piece.
Yep.
She's still... I can't believe she's still locked in.
Yeah, she is miserable.
11. That's a lucky number he's gonna be in.
Oh, she's got a man back there.
Look who's home, you big papa man.
Big Papa Man. Him.
I'm president of Lonesome Roads Enterprises. You're in bed with me, Larry. In bed.
I'd say hit him.
I would still hit him.
Yeah. I don't feel bad for him, but you know, hey.
You don't own 51% of the stock. You're fired.
Fired? Lonesome. Lonesome, nothing happened, really.
Liar.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Shelton Cigarettes.
And
Yeah.
I got a contract with you. You'll get your money every week as long as you stay in Arkansas.
Wow.
I have no sympathy for the guy at all. Not one ounce.
Zero for anybody, really. Except for Marcia, maybe.
Right.
But even still, that's kind of going away a little bit.
And of course, she's the landing pad again here. Oh, God.
Big Papa Man.
Yep.
He's selling him on the idea of creating a new cabinet post for me.
What?
Whoa.
Who could rally the people better than I could?
This is turning into Musk and Trump, isn't it?
100%. I was wondering if we were going to go that way.
Yeah.
I really was.
Secretary for National Morale.
It really is. Kick him out forever.
Yeah.
You made me, Marshall.
You did.
I always say that.
So does she. And now she's feeling really bad about it.
Good.
Yeah. I bet the producer of The Apprentice feels the same way she does right now.
Yeah. No kidding.
She can put a stop to this right now. She gonna flee?
Please.
Yeah.
Get out.
Marsha!
I'm scared. Go, dude. Like,
yeah.
This is like a horror movie at this point.
Okay, I'll handle it.
Of course you will, Mr.
Ad lib. I've saved the show before.
Now, I'm curious to see this.
Yeah.
But every once in a while I ask myself, Lonesome, where...
I hope she has a plan.
Hey, you lunkheads up there in the projection room, show us the movie!
You're off the air, Mr. Rhodes. They can't hear you.
Off the air? Did she pull him off air?
20 seconds, Mr. Rhodes, 20 seconds.
Who can take this? I quit today.
Yeah.
Surrounded by a lot of dim-witted sons of nippling. Hey!
Oh my God.
Curly looked at me and he says, Lonesome, the family that prays together stays together.
Oh my God. This guy is so full of crap.
Yeah.
The Cracker Barrel, starring that irrepressible Arkansas traveler.
Do something.
Yeah.
Well, hurry back, you all. Remember what old Uncle Lonesome said? The family that prays together stays together.
It's so sad how effective that kind of crap is.
I know.
Oh, if they ever heard the way that psycho really talks.
Is that what we're going?
That's what we should do, yeah.
They kept showing the controls.
Yeah.
All she has to do is put the sound on.
Costumes by Robert Hose.
Cut it out.
Manager.
Do it.
You know what the public's like. A cage full of guinea pigs.
Nice.
All right.
Good night, you miserable slob.
Good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're going to have a happy ending.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Macy, I can hardly believe it's the same Lonesome Roads.
It is, only this time his person.
Oh, good. He didn't die.
Good.
You better come in strong tomorrow. I'll be loaded for bear. Come on.
Oh, he's going to walk into a hate party.
Right.
Hell, the elevator for you, Mr. R. The Lonesome Roads Express going down.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
They use that on Mad Men. Going down. Like by the time the elevator's going down. I love it.
Well, you can tell Lonesome Road for me.
That's the end.
It's a really good metaphor, isn't it?
It is.
The dropping elevator.
All the way down.
Remember, it was your advertising company that brought Lonesome Roads to FBN.
By the time you get to 1, you're done.
I mean, disassociate ourselves.
Lonesome Roads, that line is busy.
It happens like that, right?
That line is busy. Yep.
I think I've got just the boy to fill the gap. Yeah, Barry Mills.
This slime ball gets away with everything.
Yeah.
Team, buddy, I'm just a country boy.
There it is.
Yep.
Don't spare the horses. I've only got...
It's an open slot.
He's going to get to his house and not know that he's been fired.
Hello, Blooper Top Song Time.
I'd never see what people saw on that guy, but whatever it was, he's had it.
Yeah.
The whole country knows.
Good for Marcia.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this cog keeps going, though. Yeah, I mean, there's just another one.
It's plug and play on the next guy. His book's going to be bigger now.
Yeah, it is.
You turn my stomach! Get out! Sounds like it's finally gone through the roof.
True colors are out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get out of my life! Get out of everybody's life!
That's the big line there. Get out of everybody's life.
For sure.
I think you should go up and tell him face to face before he blames it on 20 other guys.
That's probably true.
That I was born for!
Somebody ought to send for a doctor. He's been stewing like that for 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, tell us what's going on there.
Time of crisis. Who else could rally the...
He's got his applause machine.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Go!
Beanie's a loyal guy, though.
Yeah.
He's a day one.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is she falling for it? Or is she going to tell him? That's the big question at this point.
Yeah. I really don't have a read on it.
Yeah.
I'll get that dirty, stinking little
Is he gonna hurt her
mechanical
when she
genius.
said?
He might. He's violent.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this so you'll never call me again.
Yeah.
Good.
He needed to be put down.
For sure. Now leave him alone in this
Yeah.
fortress and let him go back to wherever he came from.
You know what's going to happen to me?
Suppose I tell you exactly what's going to happen to you.
Just let it go, man.
There'll be a reasonable cooling off period, and then somebody will say, why don't we try him again in an inexpensive format?
It happens all the time.
And then one day somebody will ask, whatever happened to, what's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, have you seen Barry Mills? I think he's the greatest thing since Will Rogers.
Nice.
Yeah. Your 15 minutes are up.
Yeah. I was honestly worried there for both of them
I
because
was.
he's so volatile.
He is.
And I was like...
But we get wise to him. That's our strength.
I wish I could say that today.
We'll be there.
Hopefully.
Need a little separation. There were people that thought George W. Bush should be on Mount Rushmore in 2005.
I'm glad this is ending this way. Thank
yeah,
God.
It was a great ending.
Happy
yeah.
ending.
No, it was a perfect ending.
You know, and I appreciate your optimistic outlook on it too. I really do because
it may be 10 or 15 years, but we'll get there.
Yeah, it's just hard when it's happening.
We're in the moment, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like, hey, first of all, great performance from Andy Griffith.
Incredible. How have I never
Was that
heard of
amazing?
this performance?
Right?
Yeah, that was an Oscar-worthy performance from Andy Griffith, start to finish.
Believe that 110%.
Yeah.
You know, I really appreciated it though. Like the thing is like it's 70 years old and it's just ringing true today.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I mean, I kind of just want to go to like Twitter and just tweet the picture of him from this movie at Elon Musk.
I didn't catch the screenwriter. I don't remember. I saw it, and of course Elia Kazan. You've got to give them credit for like really understanding the way the mass populace responds to people on television.
Yeah,
and it hasn't changed. I think that's kind of the point. Is you know, you see it on TV, and in our day and age, you see it online, and you give it more credibility as being true because you see it on TV or you see it online. And there's no real reason to buy it, but we just do.
You just want it.
Yeah, you just, you find something that you want to be true and you make it true.
It's the same thing with like cigarettes from this era. You know what I mean? People smoke because actors smoke. You know what I mean? But even today, like you hop on Instagram, everybody's an influencer now.
Right.
You know, it's really blown up. It's sad, but you know, it's true. It's
well, yeah, it's just a human echo chamber. We love it, and everyone's guilty of jumping into them. And his fans, he was the echo chamber that told them that a simple, beautiful America is whatever he said it is.
To put it under a microscope and really examine how it happens, though.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I mean, sad, but
right. Seeing that monster credibly say, "The family that prays together stays together." It's like somebody needs to put a plastic bag over your head.
Straight up, dude. Yeah, like,
God,
woof. Chilling movie. Like honestly, like he just. I feel like I'm gonna like close my eyes and see his eyes wide open like that. It was truly a monster. You know what I mean? Very, very scary performance. But I loved it. I loved how good it was. Everybody brought it.
From a technical standpoint, I don't know how he had his voice so gravelly through the entire shoot of this movie. Like from the time he was singing the blues at the beginning through that last speech at the end, it was like, how are you doing that to your voice and not just getting up the next morning not being able to talk.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably days with that. Well, actually, I
sure-
don't know.
I
They
don't
shot
know.
movies pretty quickly back then, so
Yeah.
well,
I don't know.
Andy Griffith.
I'm sure there's a technique to it that I don't know, but good for Andy Griffith. He was amazing.
I don't think he's a stranger to a drink either. You know.
Right. All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.